Hello guys, it's Super GT here and welcome to the video. Now in this video we're going to go around the Lime Rock circuit in the Forza 6 demo, and I'm going to go through a few points which will hopefully make you faster, just like my previous video on the Abu Dhabi circuit. So this is one of the 4 circuits you get in the demo, and there is a Rivals event on this track. In fact, there's a Forza Fuel event where you can sign up for a team, and then the fastest 2 people in the world will get invited to the circuit of the Americas in Texas, and someone else at random. So there is a chance that anyone who does enter this Rivals event can be going on a nice trip to America. So anyway, let's get on with the lap. So you want to hug the inside on the first corner, come out wide and come back for the second apex here. It's quite a tricky little track, this one, I found, especially around this first sector. And coming into the second corner, you want to brake quite late, get in nicely at a very late apex, go over to the left hand side, take the curb here going through the right hander. Now take the path of least resistance, so take a straight line if you can, coming into this nice right hander up the hill, take a little bit of curb and come out wide through using the throttle onto the side of the track there. As we come into this corner, again take more curb, really want to extend the corners as much as you can on the exit as well. Watch out for that one because it can throw you off quite a bit. And through the final corner, quite an open corner on the exit, so you want to get on the throttle quite early there. So it's a right hand corner, the first one, so you want to keep to the left. Well, you normally would, but we crossed the line there, but you want to do that anyway, just driving a straight line towards the finish, again as I said in my previous video. So that was 309th in the world, which is of course quite a good lap. 1%, top 1% that is. So now let's go through again and cover a few points about what makes that lap so quick. Okay, so in the first corner it's obviously a right hander, so you want to approach from the left hand side as much as you can. That makes sense for most of us. And then you want to turn in, hug the apex as much as you can. I'd miss it there a little bit, but get as close as you can to the curb and use the throttle to come out wider, going into the second part of the corner. So it's a double apex corner, so halfway around the corner you want to be about here. I don't think you should go out all the way to the far left, but that's about enough that's about as much as you need. And take the apex there, using the curb, watch out for the tyre wall on the inside. Use the power to go to the left, back over to the right, so you get a better angle going into this left hander. Brake quite late and use the tyre wall on the inside there to spot the curb, which is just behind it, and that's what you're aiming towards. So aim towards that white curb, and that's quite a nice line I've taken there. Go to the left hand side by this curb, by this cone. This will give you a nice entry going into the right hander. Perhaps a dab of brake could help you turn in to shift the weight. Take plenty of curb again, that really does extend the track quite a lot. Use the curb on the exit if you have to, if you've used too much throttle. And again, driving a straight line, brake just on the end of the curb, and get your car turned in quite nice and early. This is quite nice and early here, so get the car turned in while on the brakes, release the brakes, the car will go light and you'll be able to turn in a lot easier. Take the curb, this again extends the track, and use the throttle very early to go out wide, using the extra track there you can see on the exit, but come back onto the track before the cone and before the grass, so you don't want to slow yourself down. Look out for this cone on the left hand side. This is a good place to start thinking about braking and turning at the same time. And again, release the throttle, which will turn you in quite nicely over the curb, and use this extra runoff on the exit here, and further on you can use this curb. Watch out for getting 2 wheels on it, because it can throw you off like it does to me a little bit there. As you reach the bottom of this hill, the car will go heavy, which will mean you can get extra turn in and get yourself towards this curb on the inside. You can take that one, but again just be careful to make sure the car doesn't go unsettled. And as we drive towards the line, just drive in a straight line, keep to the left hand side, and there you should have a very nice lap. So that's 1 minute 5.1, which again was about 300th in the world. So what you're watching now is just another lap. This is a different lap I did, but it takes pretty much the same lines as what I just said. And so my main points for this track would be really use the curbs as much as you can to extend the track. Of course, try and keep 2 wheels on the track if you can, to keep your lap valid. You don't want to get an illegal lap, otherwise you'll go way down on the leaderboards, and that's no good. So, and again, for this car, it's an Audi RS3, I believe. It's quite the thing I noticed with the accelerator in this game is that it's not quite like Forza 4. So you just have to be very, very patient on the throttle, because if you start mashing it down, your car will steer wide with torque steer, and that's not what you want. But anyway, I hope you have found this video very useful. So try and get yourself out there and set a quick lap on this one before the game comes out. Get yourself practicing and see what you can do. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you have not already for more gameplay, tunes and guides. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.